Hi Year 6, Mrs Crowther here. Just been enjoying myself this morning by looking at one of the projects that you're working on, which is, I believe, Mayan mask making. And I thought that maybe we could look at some designs and perhaps look at some different methods for making masks that were part of the Mayan culture. You can see from the display on the computer here that there is a document which I'm going to upload to the Goring Hub just to give you some ideas on the designs, shapes, colours and maybe materials that the Mayan used, and also there's a couple of templates which you could download if you wanted to. I used this template this morning. I've got a copy of it just here. I used that one to make a decision about what kind of mask I thought I might like to make. It's a celebratory mask, to be honest, and it celebrates, I suppose, from a personal point of view, harvesting strawberries in the garden, I would say, and giving gratitude maybe for the wonderful harvest that we've had so far of those things. And that's the mask that I came up with using some materials which are readily available at home, and I've got some materials here to show you that I was actually using, which are quite simple. And I went through the recycling and I had a good route around and found some ice cream packaging, and I found cereal boxes, and other bits of thin cardboard, tea bag box, and I thought what I would do is use that to create the base for my mask, which I did by popping the mask onto the card and scoring into it quite hard so it left an indentation. And then when I took it off, of course I was left with the shape of the mask, which I then cut out. Now what I wanted to do was to decorate the mask so that it would have what we call relief on it, so it would have things that stood out and gave it a bit more dimension, made it three-dimensional. So once I'd actually taken some of the ideas from this template, I thought, well, I'll draw them onto my mask and then put some paint on it and cut out my shapes, some circles to stick on there. Luckily enough, I had some of those funny scissors, the ones that are shaped, to cut out some eyebrows. And these little bits here, well, these are simply bits that come out of the hole punch, when you hole punch some card. Luckily, I found some little bits of jewel that I'd got left over from a previous art project that we'd worked on. And I found some buttons which I think might do for eyes a little bit later. So what did I use for the project? Well, card that I found in the recycling, a little bit of paint that I found, but I've also used felt tip pens, so I guess you could use felt tip pens. You can use glue, double-sided sticky tape, scissors, and if you're feeling very brave or you've got a grown-up to help, you can always use a craft knife for the fiddly bits. And what else? Well, we've got some old greetings cards. You could cut out sparkly bits from those and put them on. And I guess that you could have a look around the house and find some recycled bits that you could use for yourself, for your own mask. So, just to go over the key points, what I would do, I would decide on the design I really like before you start, which is exactly, I thought, no, I definitely want that design, but then I let it develop as I went along and I made some choices. That was the fun bit for me. I quite like the fun part of changing things as they came along. Did my design come out as I thought? More or less, but you never know till it's finished. But I'm quite happy with it. I'm quite pleased with it, and hopefully it will be bringing me lots of luck for my next strawberry harvest. How can we help you with this? Well, I'm going to ask Mr. Ireland to upload some documents that are on the computer here up to the Year 6 hub, and then the video, which I've just made now, will be uploaded to the Goring hub as well, after I sent it to the amazing Mr. Wilkins, who is great at all this stuff. Now, of course, you can also do your own research online, which I'm sure you've done, and add that to your mask. And also, we'd love to see your masks as well, so if you can ask an adult to maybe photograph it and send it to Goring, it would be great to see your lovely work. So, have fun. I hope you're all well, and I look forward to doing maybe another art project a bit later.